Hi there, folks. It's day 8. We've been watching Jesus march into the city and be celebrated. And he spent time with children. And he spent time with Bartimaeus. And he spent time with Zacchaeus. And he was anointed with oil. And all those good things happened. And then he disrupted things in the temple. And he was all kinds of other stuff. And today, something sneaky happens. And it has to do with choosing what you love. Day 8. Do we love people or do we love money? Do we love people or do we love stuff? Day 8. So we open up our egg. There's another treat in there. And then there is a picture of a stack of coins. Matthew chapter 26, verses 14, 15, and 16. Let me read those for you quickly. Then Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' 12 disciples, went to the leading priests and asked, "How much will you pay me to betray Jesus for you?" And they gave him 30 pieces of silver, and from that time on, Jesus looked for an opportunity to betray Jesus. Judas looked for an opportunity to betray Jesus. Judas, the disciple who held the money for Jesus' followers, went to the temple leaders and he agreed to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. He agreed to help them find Jesus alone where they could arrest him. And then he kind of knew that they didn't want to just arrest him, they wanted him dead. Later, he would regret what he did. Later, he would return the 30 pieces of silver and say he didn't want them. But in the moment, he made a choice of things over people. He made a choice of money over Jesus. That's a good question for us to think about. Do we love Jesus? And what could someone offer us that would make us not love Jesus anymore? That's a good question to think about, isn't it? Because maybe someone would try to tempt us to forget about Jesus the same way that Judas was tempted by the 30 pieces of silver. I trust that today we will all say no to that kind of temptation, that we will love Jesus. And I've got to tell you, we're almost there. We're heading into the last few days of our march, our exciting march towards Easter.